Hey everybody, it's your girl Storytime with Miss Ty checking in. I hope everybody's having a lovely day, evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're viewing this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling you guys about 9 fun facts about dreams. That's right, 9 fun facts about dreams. All right, so before we get to it, I want to encourage everyone who's watching to please keep a pen and paper by your bed for the next few days and write down anything you can remember seeing, hearing, or feeling. You can come back to this video as many times as you'd like to leave comments about your experience. So even if you go to sleep tonight or tomorrow, the next day, the next few days, the next few weeks or months, it's totally fine with me if you guys want to jam right on back to this video and say, oh, by the way, I saw this in my dream and you wrote it down. I'd love that. That would be so awesome. Okay, guys. So just so you guys know, dreams that you remember are most commonly remembered during your REM state of sleep. REM just stands for rapid eye movement, right? And what it really falls down to is like the last few minutes of your sleep right before you're going to wake up, like the last 3 to 5 minutes. And then like say you're turning over, it's time to get up for work, school, or whatever your obligation is. And you're waking up and all of a sudden you see a color, or you see a dog, or you see a car, or maybe you see a relative or a stranger even, right? Around that time is most commonly when when you begin to remember your dreams. Okay, so let's jump into fact number 1. Within 5 minutes of us waking up from a dream, half the dream is already forgotten. And within 10 minutes, 90% of the dream is lost. This is why we have such a hard time remembering, okay? So you just woke up, already 50% of what you just saw is gone. By the time 10 minutes comes, 90%, right? You're like, oh yeah, I thought I had a dream about something, and like you attempt to tell someone, but you can't quite exactly remember how it all happened. That's the reason why, okay? Number 2, emotions experienced in dreams are real. People tend to experience anxiety the most in their dreams, such as negative emotions appear more in our dreams than the positive ones. Scientists believe that the reason for that is because when we are asleep, we are trying to release whatever normal pressures and anxieties or stress that we go through on a normal basis in the waking world or in the wake world. So when we're asleep, we're trying to go ahead and release all that so we can move past it or categorize it or however, whatever we need to do, right? Okay, so number 3, the number of dreams experienced in one night is between 4 to 7 on an average. A person can literally dream about 1 or 2 hours each night. So out of that whole 1 to 2 hours of dreaming, they're not going to remember even half of that, okay? And the small portion that they do remember, from the time that they wake up, the clock goes on for them to start forgetting it, like instantly, okay? That's the reason why I said keep a pen and paper handy by your bed so you can go ahead and write down what it is that you remember. Number 4, dreams can be very symbolic. There may be some deep symbolic meanings behind it, and the symbols picked up in your dreams can be hinting towards something else. So say if you went to bed and you dreamed about dogs barking, and every single day for, let's see, a week, you keep on seeing dogs barking, dogs barking, dogs barking. What does that mean to you? Right? I can tell you guys some interpretations of dreams and stuff like that a little bit later. But anyways, just those symbols, they mean things, right? So if you keep seeing them, they could mean something different for everyone. But there are overall general meanings of dreams. Okay, number 5. Our bodies are paralyzed while we sleep. During REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, our bodies are paralyzed due to a mechanism in the brain. This prevents the physical body movements that occur in our dreams. This mechanism can be triggered before, during, or even after normal sleep while the brain wakes up. Okay? So when we're asleep, we're not moving, we're not whatever else, and whatever we see, again, we're only going to remember a portion of it. And they're saying it's triggered by a mechanism in our brain that says, oh yeah, it's time to remember this, or you need to pay attention and zoom in on this or that, right? Okay. Number 6, animals dream as well. It's not just a human thing. Do dogs dream? Or how about cats? Any other animals? Studies have actually proven that many different animals show similar brain waves during dream sleep as we do. So that means when you see your little puppies cuddled up at night and they little tail get to wagging or something else, or their eyes look like it's having rapid eye movement. be experiencing a dream where they don't know what's going on either, and they're trying to digest it, if you will. Okay. Number 7. We can only dream of what we know. There may be strange faces and or places in our dreams, but your mind is not making any of this up. You may not remember the places and faces during your life, but your mind does. And hence, when you feel you don't know someone, in fact, you have seen him or her sometimes in your life. A great example of that is many moons ago, I used to work at a Boys and Girls Club. Obviously, this is many moons ago. But anyways, there was this lady who worked there, and she was so sweet. I was like, oh my God, this lady was the sweetest ever. Fast forward, let's say maybe 12 years in the future, right? I ran into the lady again. We were downtown in the city I used to work in. And I was like, oh, hey, and I couldn't remember her name, but I was trying to talk to her. And she was looking at me as if she hadn't a clue, like she's never seen me before in her life. And I'm like, I didn't make this up. We used to work the same, whatever else. And those are like deja vu type things. Or maybe it's just her playing, she didn't really want to talk to me. That part happens too. We should acknowledge that too. But anyways, what they're suggesting is that in dreams, all the different people that you see, like say if you see a stranger with a black trench coat in your dream, that person's not really a stranger, so to speak. You don't remember them at the moment that you're seeing them in that dream, but they're not a stranger to you. At some point, you ran across them. This could even be you in your childhood, and you just remember seeing somebody standing on the corner who had a long trench coat on. That very well could be that person manifested many moons later in your dreams. That's all that's suggesting. Okay. Number 8. Foreseeing the future in your dreams. People all across the world have had at least one precognitive dream, and many have experienced deja vu. Precognitive usually refers to an individual's perception, which involves the acquisition of future information. And all that means is, and I'm sure you guys either have had it or you know someone who has experienced this, right? So you go to sleep and you see something happening, right? And then you wake up, and it doesn't have to be the same day, even the same week or something like that, but whatever you saw in your dream, it happens. Right? And you can think, wait a minute, this seems so familiar. It feels like deja vu, like this has happened before. Well, yeah, it has happened before because you saw it in your dream, and you may or may not remember that. Pretty cool. And number 9, an average person has approximately 1,460 dreams in a year, which adds up to 4 dreams per night. And my source for all this information is cyclogenie.com. Cyclogenie.com. I'll go ahead and put this link down in my description below in case anybody else wants to check it out. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any fun facts about dreams, I'd love to hear about it. And please, like I said, I encourage you, keep your pen and paper by your bed. Jot down whatever you may see, hear, feel, or remember, and leave it in the comments below. It doesn't matter if it's weeks from today, months from, even years. Go ahead and do that. I'd love to read it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone, hey, she's over here talking about dreams this time. All right, guys. Thank you so much. There's always another story to be told, but for now,